See, because what happened here is life got old and it got crazy, you know, and now they got you people living it with laws and all kinds of stuff, and they got you people brainwashed. They're not even telling you that you're living life. They're just telling you all kinds of other lies and stuff. They got so many different people that is life on this planet brainwashed differently from what the real reality is. Like I was saying, see, that's what they do. It's all off of the reality, but it's all different now because it's what they made, and it's what they got you people living now. So that's why you gotta tell them no. See, with a no, there's figuring it out. With a yes, you just continue living it, you know, and then that's it. And that's what they did here. They got all you people saying yes and just continuing to live whatever they're making instead of saying no and figuring it out and getting the answers, like it is. So, but it's always been a setup. The American country, and ever since any of this slavery was all set up. The history books, everything that you think happened, it happened, but it was all set up to happen. That's the thing of it all. See, everything was set up to happen to make this country and all these other countries that were already submitting to these people because they done warred and all of that, and that's what happened. So then they got these people. So it was all set up from the get-go. And here we are now, and we're being set up, and it's still a setup, and you're still being told whatever they tell you and lied to, and it's still a setup. But it's you're not going to remember any of this stuff anyways when life ends and everything. And it's just back to nothing again. So that's why they continue going on from children and stuff, using children because they're dumb life that they can just use, and they know that no one's going to remember anything and everyone dies. So they just they continue doing what they're doing to people, brainwashing people and getting people's kids and stuff, and continuing using people against each other, and telling them there's something else other than that they're life here, living life and figuring it out. They got these people believing in all kinds of stuff, that they're intelligent or smart or this or that. This has been a process of thousands of years, y'all, brainwashing people into their phony life here. If you think about the stuff that happens in real life, and then you do the reality and you do this, and then you'll see the similarities. And that's why, because that's how it is. Because we are life, and we're just doing what it does and how it is. And that's why everyone does what they do and say what they say and everything. And everyone's just here to figure it out anyways. But like I said, they're not told the truth. So they're all different now and brainwashed and not living it like they should be or would be as life, living life on a planet and treating life as life instead of labels and everything like they got. That's what I'm saying. They got labels and everything, and people are this or that or whatever set of life, and then they're the ones who messed it all up, because they're the ones who said that's the setup. They set it all up and they messed it all up, and they got everyone with the labels and everything. That's what they got you people living now. So, and that's what I'm living, but not living. I'm living it, but I'm not living it. You know what I mean? I don't do either one. That's what I'm saying. I don't do either one. Whatever they got, I don't do it. I just live the life. I am life, living life. You are life, living life. That's what I do. That's what it is. And I know how it is. So I don't do either one. Whatever it is they got in their books or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's none of it. It is just life, living life, and learning and understanding and making it. And then what do? You create. You do things. That's what I'm saying. So you create. You do all the things that life does. It creates, and it does. And now you're here on planet Earth, your life, and now you're creating. You do art, songs, and all this, and build, and you do stuff, and you're continuing. See, but you got the brain to understand that, but then you got to do the management and take care of everything and know that life is life. See, but that's what they did here. They messed all that up and got you brainwashed into living what they got you living and being how you're being now, instead of being like that. That's how it really is. So understand that and just make a good life. I mean, that's all there is, because none of this even matters, and you're not going to remember it when you die. So, because there's nothing. That's it. That's the end. So, just like this. Goodbye. Boom, 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 boom.